You gonna believe what happened over here, man? We're gonna run out there and they came in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving. Oh, I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better things to do, so I'll let you go and get back to doing.
Coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. So welcome to my house. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Some neighbors heard some gunshots. They wanted me to come check it out. I was just taking out the trash. And I ain't heard nothing. We've been hanging out, you know. Ain't nothing going on around here. I just got the kids in the house and stuff like that. We're just hanging out, having a good old time. Gotcha. Yeah, man. That's it. Sounds good to me. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, man. You too, man. You ain't gonna believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna run out there and really came in the house. Cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for. God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'ma stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country. This is who I am. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door. And you knocking, might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Williams Grove Speedway for round number 11 of the National Sim Racing Series. My name is Matt Bailey, and well, this is going to be an awesome night of 14-wing sprint car action, 900 horsepower. Method of breathing beasts out on the speedway at the moment. Final group of hot laps out there right now, and quick time in hot laps at the moment is Bryce Lucius with a 16.434. As we're about to go into qualifying very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be what we call, it's the second biggest track on the iRacing service as well, is Williams Grove Speedway, located in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Very cool speedway. Home to a lot of the biggest races on the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series calendar. And well, Jacob Denny in position 2 at the moment as well with a 16.441. Emerson Axum in the 42 car with a 16.481. He's in position 3 at the moment in hot laps. So qualifying due to come out very shortly. Again, a big thanks to all our sponsors here on UltimateDirtTV. As well, Aidan Beeline in the session for this afternoon as well. The Team OBR sponsored number 13 machine. As well, Austin Griffey for Up North Esports, the JG Graphics number 57 car out on the speedway. He's 12th quick so far with a 16.671. Rico Robles as well in the pit area for tonight in the Iridium Sim Sports number 3. He's 15 quick in hot laps with a 16.751. As well, Jamie McCarran, one of the Aussies as well. In the pit area with he's 21st quick with a 16.882. Ladies and gentlemen, the checker flag flies on hot laps. We're about to go into qualifying. 2 laps for each driver out on the speedway. It is played fairly across the iRacing platform as well, so each driver starts from the same position on the racetrack. So we will get some cars out on the speedway. So 2 cars at a time out on the speedway. First car to come out onto the speedway, driving the Factory Cane Shocks. Factory Cane Racing, number 61. This is Jacob Denny. Runs through turns 3 and 4 for the first time as well. Trevor Frank also out on the speedway, the 21F machine. As well, the Vanderpool Racing, number 21F. Out on the speedway, lap times due to come up onto the screen very shortly. So, Jacob Denny will be the first car to cross the line to get a lap time in. Crosses the stripe now. Jacob Denny, 17 dead. For Jacob Denny as well, Trevor Frank as well, waiting for him to cross the line. Here's a second quick so far with a 17.211. Out on the speedway, you'll see these cars go back to the pit area this time by as another car comes out onto the speedway. This is Garrett Holsley, I think it's pronounced, but Holsley. There we go, the LSR number 88 car out on the speedway. As well, Rikers 2 into turns 1 and 2. Also got EMI on board that race car. And Bryce Lucius, the Iridium Sim Sports number 32, out on the speedway. Newest to 305 sprint car racing as well. Had his first run Saturday night in America at his local speedway as well. He rockets out of turn 3 and 4 this time by as well. And Garrett Hosley is quick time with a 16.927. Trevor Frank still in position 2. Bryce Lucius is 4th quick with a 17.081. Puts the car to the bottom side of the speedway out of turns 3 and 4 this time by. And Lucius will stay in position number 4 with a 17.058. Emerson Axum out there in the Tolden & Sons Finley Farms number 57. Kyle Larson painted machine out there on the speedway for tonight. So Axum rockets into turns 3 and 4 out of turn 4 this time by down the main straightaway. And Axum will cross the line and bangs in a lap time. And he's fifth quick with a 17.289. So far, down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4 on the bottom side of the speedway. Axum rockets out of turn 4 this time by once again. And I think he caught the wall there just briefly as well, so I'm not sure whether that lap time will count. Down the back straight into turns 3 and 4, he'll head back to the pit area. So Axum is 6th quick with a 17.289. Out on the speedway next, driving the Vanderpool Racing NOS Energy Drinks Maxim. It's a 55 machine of Hayden Harvey. Harvey rockets into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 this time by. And he'll cross the stripe now and starts lap number 1. Into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. For the 55H of Hayden Harvey. Rockets into turns 3 and 4. Down the main straight. And he'll cross the stripe this time by and bangs in a lap. Wow, where's he going to go? Jumps to position 4 with a 17.037 for Hayden Harvey. These cars doing in excess of 130 miles an hour down the straights here at Williams Grove. Out of turn 4 once again for Hayden Harvey. Can he pull it to the top step? No, he doesn't. So 17.037. Rico Robles out on the speedway next. Driving the Iridium Sim Sports number 3. Into turns 3 and 4. He'll start his first lap this time by. As he crosses the stripe now, green flag flies. For Rico Robles into turns 1 and 2. Runs the middle part of the speedway. Down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. Austin Griffey as well on the speedway. He's 6th quick with a 17.095. Robles will cross the stripe. And he bangs in a lap time. He's 8th quick with a 17.243. Down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4 for the final time for Rico Robles. Through turns 3 and 4, runs the high line on the speedway. Out of turn 4, I think he caught the wall there just briefly as well down the main straight. But he's 2nd quick, 16.966. Didn't just quite catch the outside retaining wall. And next on the speedway is Caleb Nickel. Driving the number 28 machine as well on the speedway. He heads down the back straightaway and he's on his, pretty sure he's on his first lap already. Out of turn 4 this time by. He'll bang in a lap time. As well for Caleb Nickel. Out on the speedway, he's 10th quick with a 17.395. As well, so through turns 3 and 4, once again for Caleb Nickel, cross to the stripe, once again, got factory QRC on board that race car. As well, no, sorry, it wasn't QRC, it was, so the Speed Shot 54 machine. As well, we'll come out onto the speedway. This is Gunnar Harris, driving the SpeedShot51.com number 54 machine. Into turns 1 and 2. And he'll get the green flag out of turn 4 this time by. He'll start lap number 1. Heads down to turns 1 and 2. Runs the middle part of the speedway. Gunnar Harris rockets down the back chute. Darren Hull as well on the track as well at the moment. He's 11th quick with a 17.617. As Gunnar Harris will cross the stripe and jumps to position 5 with a 17.025. As he'll rocket down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4 once again. Final lap for Gunnar Harris. Oh, there was a race car on the speedway as well. Think he got balked there, did Gunnar Harris, coming through turns 3 and 4 that time by, and he's still 5th quick with a 17.025. Mike Augustine out on the speedway as well in the 72 machine. He'll start his first lap this time. Oh, sorry, he's actually 4th quick with a 16.996. Final lap as well for Mike Augustine. He'll cross the stripe. And can he go any quicker? No, he doesn't. Stays 4th quick with a 16.996. Jax Young out on the speedway in the 24Y machine. As well, sweet looking race car as well for Jax. He'll rocket down the back straight into turns 3 and 4 on his first lap as well. Out of turns 3 and 4, and he'll cross the stripe. and puts the car to position 6 with a 17.020. Now, I think he's good with that lap time. He'll pull the car up on the backstretch. JP Schneider out on the Speedway as well. In the EI-sponsored 027 car. He'll come out of turns 3 and 4. He's 14th quick so far with a 17.522. Into turns 1 and 2. Heads down the back straight and he'll pull up the race car. So he's good with that lap as well. Next car to come out onto the Speedway. Mr. Consistent does very well in a lot of leagues as well. Driving the Rocket Racing setup. BG sponsored. Number 7, this is Carlin Cure out on the Speedway. As well, rockets through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight away. Into turns 3 and 4. For the first time, Carlin Cure, can he keep up the car speed as well? Into turns 1 and 2. He's 11th quick so far with a 17.218. Down the back straight away for the final time. Into turns number 3 and 4. And Cure will come out of turn 4 this time by. Runs the cushion as well. He'll cross the stripe. And can he go any quicker? Aiden Beerline as well. He's 9th quick with a 17.054. Out of turn 4 this time by. The Beerline Racing number 13A machine. And he's still 9th quick with a 17.054. Next car to come out onto the Speedway. Driving the Iridium Sim Sports, number 5 is Gage Stevens. Down the back straight into turns 3 and 4 for the first time. Pulls the wing forward on that race car. Gets all the downforce on the front end of that machine as well. Into turns 1 and 2. Flicks it in on the bottom side. Down the back straight away for the first time for Gage Stevens. And his qualifying run tonight. Out of turns 3 and 4. He'll cross the stripe this time by and bangs in a lap time. And he sits 12th quick so far with a 17.073. Stevens down the back straight away for the final time underneath the bridge here at Williamsgrove. Into turns 3 and 4. Down the main straight away for the final time. Into turns 1 and 2. And he'll cross the stripe and stays 12th quick with a 17.073. Eddie Hartley due to come out onto the Speedway now as he'll roll out of the pit area here at Williamsgrove. Saw him do very well a couple of days back in the HMR Circuit of Champions Racing League as well. I watched that online. As he rockets through turns 3 and 4, the Sweetwater number 19 machine heads down the main straightaway and he'll get the green flag into turns 1 and 2 for Eddie Hartley. Absolute spaceship down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. This guy knows how to gas up a race car. As well, crosses the stripe now and Hartley is 11th quick with a 17.057. Colton Anderson as well out on the Speedway. He's 16th quick with a 17.225. As well as coming out of turn 3 and 4. And he'll cross the stripe once again. And Eddie Hartley can't go any better. His lap time 17.120. His best lap time 17.057. Next car to come out onto the Speedway. Proud Australian driving the Apex Windows Tinting Glass. Number 2, Emmett's Jamie McCarran. Into turns 3 and 4. So got ABR setup shop on board that race car as well. He'll fly out of turn 3 and 4. He'll get the green flag into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight for the first time for J-Mac. Into turns number 3 and 4 for Jamie McCarran. Out of turn 4. Real tight race car as well. For Jamie McCarran, that car was all sorts of tight in turns 3 and 4. And McCarran is 19th quick with a 17.304. He lost a few tenths coming through turns 3 and 4 on the first lap as well. Again, the car all sorts of tight on top of the Speedway. And he'll cross the stripe once again. Can he go any faster? No, he doesn't. 17.473 for Jamie McCarran. Next car to come out onto the speedway, driving the Velocity Racing, number 23, it's Kenny Miller. So Kenny Miller out on the speedway right now, and he'll get his first lap this time by crosses the stripe, and Kenny Miller into turns 1 and 2. Now got the green flag. So this is his first lap, ladies and gentlemen, into turns number 3 and 4 for the first time. He'll cross the stripe this time, bangs in a lap time. Kenny Miller will jump to 7th quick with a 17.005. Miller down the back straight away for the final time. Rockets into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 this time by, and he'll cross the stripe. Can he go any faster? Yes, he does. 16.983. Moves up to position number 5. Next car to come out onto the speedway, driving the EMI-sponsored competition suspension, Bush Chickens, number 9. This is Chase Randall. Chase Randall coming out onto the speedway now. Rockets down the back straight away. And he'll get the green flag out of turn 4. This time by first lap now for Chase Randall. Into turns 1 and 2. Heads down the back straight away here at Williams Grove. Into turns number 3 and 4. So got Fisher Racing Engines on board that car as well. Out of turn 4 this time by, and he'll cross the stripe. And Chase Randall is going to go 21st quick with a 17.274. Runs the cushion in turns 3 and 4. Runs it like a boss. Out of turn 4, I think he's clobbered the wall there. And I don't think he went any better. 17.274 for Chase Randall. Michael Schwartz out on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen, driving the 577 machine, registered as 28 in the lobby for tonight. Sorry, he's got 077 on the top wing as well. So Michael Schwartz, I don't think is due to be out on the speedway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying done here at Williams Grove Speedway for tonight. Round number 11 of the National Sim Racing Series with 410 sprint cars. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 about to line up on the speedway as you get your UltimateDirtTV starter grid up onto your screen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from position number 1, driving the Iridium Sim Sport 32, it's Bryce Lucius. On his outside, driving the number 54 machine for SpeedShop51.com, it's Gunnar Harris. Position number 3, driving the Phantom Motorsports number 23, it's Kenny Miller. Position number 4 is the 88 machine of Garrett Halsley. Position 5, inside row number 3, driving the Firm Motorsports number 47, it's Jason Randolph. Position number 6, outside row number 3, driving number 30 machine tonight is Chase Randall. Position number 7 is the 29 machine of Caleb Nickel. And out of position number 8 here for heat race number 1 is Darren Hull. So, top 2 drivers through to tonight's dash, top 3 through to tonight's feature. I would believe it'll be 8 laps. So 8 laps will be the distance across the heat races tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The cars will get set to push off here in just a moment's time behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. And then we will unleash 900 horsepower methanol breathing sprint cars on the speedway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy hump day to everyone watching across the world. It's Wednesday here in Australia and Tuesday in America. Close to hump day, not far away. So, cars getting set to push away here off the dummy grid very shortly. As pace car rolls off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Race cars are rolling away. Here for heat race number 1. Here at Williams Grove. So as they roll through turns 1 and 2, they'll line up in the double conga line of menace. 2 wide formation. Lucius and Gunnar Harris on the front row. Kenny Miller, Garrett Halsley in row 2. Let's see what can happen in this one. Put your picks in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. We want to see who's going to take out heat race number 1. Let's get this Facebook chat rolling. So, we got race control coming through the headset, and he's got Bryce Lucius as his pick for this one. So, let's see what can happen. So, roll down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. The pace car is brought to the infield. 8 laps on the board. Heat 1 is green. We're down to turns 1 and 2. And Gunnar Harris, like that, takes the race lead from Lucius. Down the back straight they go, though, and Lucius has the momentum into turns 3 and 4. Runs the top side of the Speedway out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Kenny Miller up to position 2 on the Speedway. This guy knows how to pedal a race car. Takes over position number 2 from Gunnar Harris. Does Kenny Miller into turns 3 and 4. Oh, wow, the banging wheels. Kenny Miller sideways in turns 3 and 4. And that'll be that. And the caution flag will fly for the first time here tonight at Williams Grove Speedway. UltimateDirtTV instant replay coming up onto your screen, and well, let's find out where all this went wrong. So it looks like Chase Randall got into the side of Kenny Miller there, and then the 47 car had nowhere to go. There was an innocent party in that one. But it looks like Gunnar Harris as well had something to do with that. He was sort of on the bottom side of the Speedway, looking for the second position over Kenny Miller, but looks like they made contact in turns 3 and 4 there. As back to live pictures now here at Williams Grove Speedway. Bryce Lucius is your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. Gunnar Harris in 2. Garrett Halsley in position number 3 in the 88 car. Caleb Nickel in position number 4 at the moment. So good to see Anne-Marie and John Beeline watching on UltimateDirtTV here tonight. Hello guys, how are you? Good to see you watching. So, Lucius, your race leader. As they'll line up in 2 wide formation once again. They got the 1 to go signal this time by. The yellow lights are out, race fans. Let's continue with heat race 1. Let's get it in the books. As they roll down the back straight. Lucius and Gunnar Harris. Lucius will lead us away this time by into turns number 3 and 4. Restart time here for heat race 1. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, and Bryce Lucius rockets into turns 1 and 2. The Iridium Sim Sports number 32 machine is on point here tonight. Oh, Chase Randall. Oh no, big crash into turn 3 and 4. Chase Randall went for all sorts of a ride into turns 3 and 4. And that was nasty, that one. So, Chase Randall took a massive ride in the 9 car. Replay on screen, and Randall, wow, caught the outside safety catch fence as well. There was all sorts of contact on board right now with Chase Randall, the 9 machine. Looks like Garrett Halsey got in there as well, and that's a big crash. Well, back to live pictures now here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Chase Randall still rolling around on the speedway with that damaged race car. Yellow lights still on the speedway. So, let's get this done, ladies and gentlemen. The yellow lights will go out this time by and then we will unleash these guys once again, and we will get heat race number 1 completed. So, single file restart right now for heat race number 1, ladies and gentlemen. They'll roll down the back straight. Your running order at the moment is Bryce Lucius, your race leader. Gunnar Harris in position number 2. Garrett Halsey in position number 3. Kenny Miller in position 4. He's also got a bit of a damaged race car as well as Kenny Miller. Anyhow, through turns 3 and 4, restart time. Once again, we're green. Down to turns number 1 and 2, and Lucius pulls a gap on the rest of the field down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4, though. Gunnar Harris is not going to give up. On the bottom side as well, runs the bottom side of the speedway, does the 54 machine. Into turns number 1 and 2, though. Lucius, your race leader. We've got 4 down, 4 to run. Here comes Garrett Halsey as well, the LSR number 88 machine. On the top side of the speedway right now. As well, he's currently in position number 3 in the final transfer spot into tonight's feature. As well, Kenny Miller around on the bottom side of the speedway. As well, the 23 machine went around on the bottom side. As Lucius, he's gone to the bottom now. As well, the Iridium Sim Sports number 32. Down to turns number 1 and 2 right now. Gunnar Harris still holding down position 2 quite nicely as well. The SpeedShop51.com sponsored number 54 runs the top side of the speedway out of turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Garrett Halsey looking for position 2 in the 88 machine. As well, for the final time, Bryce Lucius will head down the back straight away into turns number 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, give heat race number 1 to Bryce Lucius. Gunnar Harris up into that race car out of turn 3 and 4. The SpeedShop51.com number 54 machine. And Bryce Lucius, your heat race number 1 winner. Well done to Bryce. As we'll get your official race results up onto your screen for heat race number 1 momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. As results are Bryce Lucius with the win over Garrett Halsey. Kenny Miller in position number 3, and he'll get the final transfer spot into tonight's feature. Caleb Nickel came home in 4, Chase Randall in 5, Gunnar Harris, Jason Randolph, and Darren Hull will round out your field for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2, grid, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen right now, and here we go. Carlin Kill will start the 7 machine out of position number 1, with Hayden Harvey in the 55H out of 2. Mike Augustine will start the number 72 car out of position 3, with Rico Robles in the Iridium Sims Force number 3 out of 4. Landon Cardozo will start the 114 machine out of position 5, with Emerson Axum in the 42 from position 6. Bo Creeves will start the 168 car out of position 7, and with Mason Inman in the 7 machine from position number 8. So, let's see what he's got this time. Can Carlin Cure get the job done in this heat race? What's he got on the cards? With Hayden Harvey's on his outside as well. The nice energy drinks, Vanderpool Racing Maxim on the outside of the front row. That's the 55 machine. Rico Robles will line up on the outside row of number 2. That's the 3 machine, the blue car on the outside of row number 2. Mike Augustine will start on the inside of him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the yellow lights are out here at Williams Grove for heat race number 2. They will get set to go this time by. Tension builds into turns 3 and 4. Pace car set to pull to the infield. Heat race number 2. 8 laps on the board. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2. Cure with an early race lead. What a run into turns 1 and 2 for Carl and Cure. Hayden Harvey relegated back to position 2 right now. Augustine in position 3. Here comes Rico Robles. Big crash in turns 3 and 4. Mike Augustine was involved in that one, as well as the 57 car of Emerson Axum. And we are caution, yellow on the speedway. And well, cars were all sorts of sideways and upside down in turns number 3 and 4. So Augustine got into the left side of Hayden Harvey there. And it looks like Emerson Axum was in innocent party in that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back to live pictures right now here at Williams Grove Speedway. And Carlin Q is your race leader. Rico Robles in position 2. Landon Cardoza in position number 3. And then the 168 car of Bo Creebs as well in position 4. At the moment, Mason Inman back there in position 5, rolling around. You can see the left rear of Carlin Cure there as well. So we should be getting set to go once again this time by, ladies and gentlemen, with the restart here for heat race number 2. And then we'll get set to unleash 900 horsepower sprint cars once again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's get set to go. Let's get this one in the books. We're 3 laps down so far. And let's get set to go. Postcard to the infield. Restart time. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, and Carlin Cure got a good jump down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Robles back there in position 2 in the Iridium Sim Sports number 3. Into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Rico Robles. Robles on the bottom side. They're almost side by side down the main straightaway. Into turns number 3 and 4. Robles takes the race lead off Carlin Cure. Cure gets a run through the middle part of the speedway. Down the back straight, they run into turns 3 and 4. Cure caught the inside safety catch fence, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow. Wowee. What a race. As we look at UltimateDirtTV instant replay here right now, and well, Emerson Axum upends the Tarleton & Sons Finley Farms GSR Racing number 57. So on board right now with Carlin Cure. This guy knows what to do with this race car. They'll catch up to the pace car right now. So this is where it all happened. Oh, Emerson Axum upside down in that race car. There was all sorts of banging wheels there as well. Axum, though, kept the race car going. So, ladies and gentlemen, your current running order here at the moment is Carlin Kill, your race leader. Rico Robles in position 2. Landon Cardoza is in the top 3. At the moment, he's on the bubble in the final transfer spot. There's Carlin Kill on screen. The Rocket Racing Setups BG, sponsored number 7. Good looking race car as well for Carlin Kill this season. As the yellow lights are out. Pace car lights are out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get set to unleash them once again here at Williams Grove Speedway. Rico Robles was looking for the race lead as well. As we'll get set to unleash him out of turn 4. This time by, we're back to green. Down the main straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. What's Rico Robles got for Carlin Cure? Still 3 laps in the books. Into turns 3 and 4. Here comes Robles on the bottom. Robles does it once again. They're side by side down the main straight. Into turns number 1 and 2 right now. Robles takes the race lead of Carlin Cure. We've got an exact same go as what we saw a couple of laps ago, ladies and gentlemen. Into turns number 3 and 4. Cure on the top side. Robles on the bottom. Give the race lead though to Carlin Cure. Now with 3 laps left to go. Into turns 1 and 2. Robles lost a little bit of ground on Carlin Cure there in turns 1 and 2. Into turns 3 and 4 though. It goes to the bottom once again for Robles. Robles on the bottom. Again side by side down the main straightaway. Into turns 1 and 2. Robles now has the race lead momentarily down the back straightaway. They're side by side though. Crook down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 this time by now with 1 lap to go. The wild lights are flashing here at Williams Grove. And well, who's going to take it out? Down the back chute for the final time. Robles is there. Robles on the bottom side. Killer on the top side. Oh, Rico Robles, smart drive. For Rico Robles, Carlin Cure in position 2. Landon Cardoza will come home in position 3. Rico Robles, nice drive. That was well done. He's happy in that race car as well. Your official race results, ladies and gentlemen, for heat race number 2. And well, Rico Robles will take out the win in that one. Carlin Cure in position 2. Landon Cardoza will take out the top 3. With Mike Augustine in 4, Mason Inman in 5, Bo Krebs, Emerson Axum, and Hayden Harvey will finish off your 8-car field in that one. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 3 about to line up on the speedway. And here is your grid from position number 1. It's the Iridium Sim Sports, number 5 of Gage Stevens. On his outside, driving the OBR Sim Sports, number 13A, that'll be Aiden Beeline. Position number 3 from in the 61 car will be Jacob Denny. Position 4 will be the 22 of John Helms. Position 5 will be Colton Anderson in the 23 from 5. Jamie McCarron will start the 2M from 6, with JP Scheider in the 27 from position number 7. And Caden Folkerts, I think is pronounced, in the 12 car from position 8. Well, as the cars roll down the back straightaway, Gage Stevens, Aiden Beeline. The 13A machine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going to happen in this one. We got 2 real fast races off the front row. Let's see what Aiden Beeline can do in this one. The 13A machine on the outside of the front row. So, as I roll down the back straight, tension is building on the racetrack big time here for heat race number 3. Jacob Denny will line up out of position number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Out of turn number 4, we're green. Down the main straight, they run into turns 1 and 2. Stevens with an early race lead. Slider on Aiden Berlin. Down the back straight, they run there side by side into turns 3 and 4. Give the race lead to Aiden Beeline. Out of turn number 4, Gage Stevens into the safety catch fence in turn 4. Yellow on the speedway. Well, you can never ask for a perfect start in a heat race. So Stevens just caught the outside retaining wall there in turn 3 and 4. And then the 12 machine had nowhere to go. The NOS Energy Drink Z-Max Turbo car. So Jamie McCarran is back in the pit area. At the moment as well, the 12 machine, Caden Folkerts, was the other driver involved in that crash in turn 3 and 4. He was one who caught Gage Stevens just out of turn 4 there. So your race leader, ladies and gentlemen, is Aiden Beeline. Jacob Denny up to position 2. John Helms in position 3. So, yellow lights still on the speedway. They'll roll down the main straight. So as they roll through turns 1 and 2, ladies and gentlemen. So you're running order at the moment. Aiden Beeline, your race leader. Jacob Denny in 2. John Helms in 3. Colton Anderson and Caden Folkerts will round out your top 5. Meanwhile, yellow lights are out on the speedway, ladies and gentlemen. We're set to go this time by Aiden Beeline, your race leader. The 13A machine gets on the gas out of turn 4. We're back to green. Down the main straightaway, they run into turns 1 and 2. Jacob Denny trying to do everything to catch Aiden Beeline right now, but Beeline, he's got the momentum down the back straightaway. Puts it to the low side of the speedway out of turns 3 and 4. Finds the moisture on the speedway as well. Meanwhile, John Helms trying to do something with Jacob Denny. Meanwhile, Denny right on the rear nerve bar of the 13A machine. Jacob Denny to the top side of the speedway out of turn 4. He's got the race lead. Move Aiden Beeline back to position number 2 right now. There was almost a right rear in that. Beeline really whipped it in on the bottom side in turns 1 and 2. Last lap by John Helms, though, and Aiden Beeline got into each other there in turns 3 and 4. So Beeline back to the pit lane. John Helms now up to position number 2. Colton Anderson in 3. And here's your last car on the bubble for the transfer spot into tonight's feature. John Helms into the safety catch fence, and he'll upend that race car. And lucky not to get collected there by the other oncoming cars there as well in turns 3 and 4. We're caution on the speedway. And well, John Helms just caught the cushion there in turns 3 and 4. And that race car was about as tight as a sandwich on a hot Tuesday afternoon. So as we come back to live pictures now here at the Williams-Grove Speedway. I thought you liked that one. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Denny, now your race leader. Colton Anderson in position 2. And well, we're going to get set to go next time around the racetrack. The pace car lights still on. We're still halfway home, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4 laps left to go. Here for heat race number 1. As we cross the stripe, we will have 3 laps left to run when we come back to the green flag. So as they roll down through turns 1 and 2 behind the iRacing.com official pace track. Jacob Denny, your race leader. Colin Anderson in position 2. And the 027 machine back in position number 3. Out of turn 4, we're back to the green flag. Let's go. So as we cross the stripe now with 3 laps left to run, down to turns 1 and 2. Jacob Denny, your race leader. The Factory Cane Shocks, Factory Cane Racing, number 61, sorry. Out of turn 4, runs the top side of the speedway as well. 2 laps left to run for heat race number 3. Down to turns 1 and 2, Colin Anderson trying to do everything in the 23 car. As well as they head down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. They'll get the white lights out of turn 4 this time by, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Denny just caught the wall there out of turn 4 as well. So the white flag flies here at Williams Grove Speedway for heat race number 3. Down the back straight away for the final time. Jacob Denny is going to get this one done as well. Oh, he caught the outside retaining wall. No way! Colton Anderson will steal the win off Jacob Denny. A big mistake made for the 61 car. Well, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 4 grid about to line up on the speedway, and here's your race results for heat race number 3. Colton Anderson will get the job done over Jacob Denny. Gage Stevens will come home in position number 3 and get the final transfer spot into tonight's feature race. JP Schneider home in position 4. John Helms in 5. Aidan Beerline, Caden Folkers, and Jamie McCarran not making the call in that one. So, heat race number 4 grid, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the Up North Esports. JP Graphics, number 57 of Austin Griffey off the pole. Eddie Hartley will start the 19 car out of position number 2. Jack Joan will start the 24 car out of position number 3, with Trevor Frank in the 21 from 4. Tyler Chalk will start the 45 car from position 5, with Alex Good in the 86 car from position number 6. And Michael Schwartz will start the 077 car from position 7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Austin Griffey, Eddie Hartley on the front row. So as the caution lights are out, ladies and gentlemen, we will get set to unleash them this time by. Down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Pace car will pull in into turns number 3 and 4. He will exit the racetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 4 about to go green out of turn 4. We are racing here at Williams Grove. Down the main straightaway, Griffey gets a good start down to turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Trevor Frank takes the race lead. Wow, what a move from Trevor Frank as well. That's Vanderpool Racing 21F machine. Meanwhile, here comes Eddie Hartley. Austin Griffey going back to the top side as well. Griffey has the race lead down the main straightaway. Eddie Hartley back in position number 2 right now. So Griffey has the race lead down the back straight. Good run tonight so far for Austin Griffey. Meanwhile, Trevor Frank, collection. There was contact there with Austin Griffey and Trevor Frank. As well, Eddie Hartley now back up to position number 2 and coming after your race leader of Austin Griffey. The Up North Esports number 57 goes to the bottom in turns 3 and 4. And they're almost side by side across the stripe as well. Griffey into turns 1 and 2. Has the race car glued down on the top side of the speedway. Eddie Hartley, though, still back in position 2. Trevor Frank in position 3. Jack Joan in position number 4. At the moment as well, as they're now halfway home, 4 down, 4 to run. In heat race number 4 at the moment, Austin Griffey, your race leader. Eddie Hartley in position number 2. Here comes Trevor Frank, though, pulls a slider on Hartley and makes the move stick as well. They're almost side by sides across the stripe for positions 2 and 3. Down the main straight into turns 1 and 2, though, out of turn 2. Give position number 2 at the moment to Eddie Hartley. Good little ding-dong battle going on here between Trevor Frank and Eddie Hartley. Frank, though, loses a ton of ground on Eddie Hartley. They bang wheels down the main straight and into turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, here comes the 07 car of Tyler Chalk. Now moves up to position 3. Jack Joan as well comes into the challenge in the 24 car. Meanwhile, 1 lap to go for Austin Griffey. We've gone green-white checker in this one. And Austin Griffey down the back chute for the final time into turns 3 and 4. This guy will be absolutely ecstatic in that race car at the moment. Austin Griffey gets the job done over Eddie Hartley. Tyler Chalk in position number 3. And loops the car in turns 1 and 2 does Austin Griffey. Well done to Austin Griffey right now, as well as he will take the win in heat race number 1. Eddie Hartley will come home in position number 2. Tyler Chalk in 3. Jack Joan in 4. Trevor Frank in 5. Followed by Alex Good and Michael Schwartz will come home in position number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, this would be your D main on the speedway. So the top 4 will move on to the C main for tonight as well. So here's your group. Caden Falkhurst will start the 12 car from 1 with Michael Schwartz in the 077 from 2. Darren Hull in the 1 from 3. Hayden Harvey in the 55 from 4. And Jamie McCarran will start the 2M car from position number 5. No, that's right. Well, only 2 cars out on the speedway. We'll let these guys do their thing for the D main. So these 2 guys will move on to tonight's C main as well. So the 12 machine on the speedway alongside Hayden Harvey. So Kurtz and Hayden Harvey out on the speedway. We'll let these guys do their thing for 8 laps here at the Williams Grove Speedway. As they're green out of turn 4, let's go.
was coming in, now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch you go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm stand up in mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away. And get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, here we go. C-Main about to line up on the Speedway here on UltimateDirtTV for here at Winsgrove Speedway. Here is your grid from position number 1 is going to be the 168 car of Bo Creeves. From position 2 on its outside, it's the 13A car of Aiden Beerline. Position number 3 is the 86 car of Alex Good. Position 4 is the 47 car of Jason Randolph. Position 5 is the 57 of Emerson Axum. Position 6 will be the 55H of Hayden Harvey. Position 7, we'll see the 12 car of Caden Folkert. Position number 8 will be the 077 car of Michael Schwartz, and Darren Hull will start the 1 car from position number 9. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 5 cars on the Speedway. Top 4 will transfer through to tonight's B-Main. So Alex Good there in the 86 car. The Up North Esports ABR setup shop, number 86 machine. As well, Aiden Beerline will line up on the outside of him on the front row. So, can he do the alphabet swoop tonight? Aiden Beerline in tonight's C-Main. So, as they roll down the back straight, what's Aiden Beerline got for Alex Good? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The C-Main for tonight, the second last chance to get into the big dance. We're green. down to turns 1 and 2. And Alex Good has fallen back in the clutches so far with the 86 car. Meanwhile, race leader is your D-main winner, Hayden Harvey, so far on the Speedway. Aiden Beeline got really balked up there on the top side of the Speedway. Emerson Axum was there as well. So, Hayden Harvey out in front at the moment. Lap 2 of 12 so far. On the bottom side of the Speedway is Hayden Harvey. Emerson Axum in position 2. So far into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Alex Good though. Aiden Beeline on the top side of the Speedway trying to take over position 3 from Alex Good. Into turns 3 and 4. Oh, contact there between Beeline and Emerson Axum. As well, down to turns 1 and 2 once again. As Aiden Beeline looking for position 2 at the moment. Alex Good is looking for the race lead. He's in position 2 at the moment. Really spun the wheels out of turn 4. Into turns number 1 and 2. Hayden Harvey, though, pulls a lengthy lead down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. This time by. And Aiden Beeline now up to position number 2 on the Speedway. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember top 4 through to tonight's B-main. And then we'll do it all again. So Beeline still on the top side of the Speedway out of turn 4. Your race leader is Hayden Harvey. The Nost Energy Drinks Vanderpool Racing Maxim. On the top side, you can see how much the middle part of the Speedway has slickened off as well. Into turns 3 and 4 as well. Beeline working the cushion like a boss. Down the main straight into turns 1 and 2. So far, he's in a transfer spot into tonight's B-main. And then he's going to try and do it all again from the B. Emerson Axum, though, is up to position 3, and he's running the bottom side of the Speedway as well. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, 4 laps left to run as they cross the stripe next time by. So, Harvey, still your race leader. Here comes Aiden Beeline, though. Aiden Beeline has really closed down the gap in turns 1 and 2. Wow. Beeline went for a look. Couldn't get the job done, though. Hayden Harvey will still maintain the race lead. So Aiden Beeline runs the bottom side of the Speedway out of turn 4. He's looking for moisture on the Speedway. It's only at the top side at the moment. That is where the line is on the racetrack. Into turns 3 and 4, you can see Harvey and Beeline run the bottom side of the Speedway. Must be a little bit of moisture still down there in turns 3 and 4. As well, meanwhile, final lap for Hayden Harvey down the back straightaway. Into corners number 3 and 4 right now. And he'll move on to tonight's B-main. Well done to Hayden Harvey. He'll cross the line home in position 1. Aiden Beeline will come home in position 2. Emerson Axum in 3. And Alex Good will round out your field with the 4 cars left on the Speedway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set to go into tonight's B-main right now. And here is your starting field. This is going to be a jam-packed field, this one. Let's see how it pans out. From position number 1, driving the 29 car is Caleb Nickel. On his outside is the 72 car of Mike Augustine. JP Schneider will start the 027 car from 3 with Jack Jonah, 24 from 4. Chase Randall will start the 30 car from 5 with Mason Inman in the 7 car from 6. John Helms will start the 21 car from position number 7 with Trevor Frank in the 21F from position number 8. Gunnar Harris will start the 54 car from position 9 with Hayden Harvey in the 55 from 10. Aiden Berlin will start the 13 car from position 11 and Emerson Axum in the 42 from 12. And Alex Good, your final starter in this one, will start from position 13. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how cool is this? This is where it comes down to. It's the last chance to get into the big dance for tonight here at Williams Grove. Hello to Alex Attard watching online tonight. Well done, mate. How are you? So it looks like give the pole position to JP Schneider in the 027 car. Mike Augustine will line up on the outside of the front row. The 21H of John Helms will start out of position 3. Jax Yohn will start the 24 car out of 4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can any of your C-Main transferees make it into tonight's big dance? We shall find out here at Williams Grove. Again, I would believe 12 laps on the board for this one. As they roll down the back straight, the tension is absolutely ginormous on the racetrack. These guys know where they want to finish. They know what they need to do with these race cars. They know how slick the track is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, 12 laps on board. Your B-main is green. Out of turn 4, we are down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Your early race leader is JP Schneider. Mike Augustine there as well. John Helms gets spat out like a stick into turns 3 and 4. Into turns 4 down the main straightaway this time by. Give the race lead to Mike Augustine. Here comes Jack Yohn though on the top side. Pulls a slider as well. Trevor Frank of the 21F machine. This guy's got the momentum in that race car right now. Out of turn 4 this time by. Your race leader is still Mike Augustine. Here comes John Helms back to the top side. As well into turns 1 and 2. Trevor Frank lost a little bit of ground on Helms there as well. Jack Jones still down the back straightaway in position 4 at the moment. So Mike Augustine there, 3 wide out of turn 4. Wow, that was close. Emerson Axum around in the Finley Farms Tolton and the Sons number 57. And they will bring on the caution lights here at Williams Grove. So, UltimateDirtTV instant replay on the screen right now into turns 3 and 4. And it looks like you just caught the left free of the 24 car of Jack Yohn as well. And that's what turned around the 57 car of Emerson Axum. Back to live pictures now here at Williams Grove Speedway. Hope you guys are enjoying the action tonight. It's been a wicked night of sprint car racing. And we've still got a dash which would determine your starting field for tonight's feature. And then we're going to your feature race for tonight, your A main, in a couple of races' time. So your current running order at the moment, Mike Augustine, your race leader. John Helms in position number 2. Trevor Frank in 3. Hayden Harvey's up to position 4. In this one. So I didn't catch that, sorry mate. No, didn't know. That's all good. So top 8, just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, will transfer through to tonight's feature. Word coming through from race control. So on the bubble at the moment is Gunnar Harris, the 54 car, SpeedShop51.com sponsored number 54 machine. On the bubble at the moment, top 8 through to tonight's feature. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Augustine, your race leader, race fans. We're back to green out of turn 4. Let's go. Down to turns 1 and 2. Augustine went straight to the top side of the speedway. John Helms followed him as well. Down the back straightaway. We are cautioned once again on the speedway. JP Schneider in trouble in the 027 machine. And well, let's find out what happened to JP on the racetrack. Down the main straight, they were running. Oh, made contact with Aiden Beeline. And that's what brought out the caution lights here at the Williams Grove. Hey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pace car lights are still on. Mike Augustine is your race leader. Hayden Harvey in position number 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at least one of your transfer places at the moment, Hayden Harvey. He was in the D, he was in the C, he was in the B. Well, he is in the B. And then he's got to transfer on to tonight's feature. So, the alphabet swoop is on the way. Always good to see a driver do something like that, as well as Aiden Beeline in position number 5 at the moment. So pace car lights are out, ladies and gentlemen, as they cross the stripe. So Mike Augustine, your race leader. John Helms in 2. Trevor Frank in position 3. Hayden Harvey in position number 4 at the moment. And Aiden Beeline rounding out the top 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to go back to the green flag at a turn 4. We are racing here at Williams Grove. Down the main straightaway they run. Green flag is back out. Into turns 1 and 2. Augustine, your race leader. Here comes John Helms. Oh, big crash down the back straightaway. Wow. Mike Augustine just went for a massive ride in the 72 car. That was massive. He got collected by a couple of other cars as well. He got the outside safety catch fence in turns 1 and 2. And then that car went for a massive ride. The 72 machine of Mike Augustine upending the race car. John Helms caught him as well and upended his race car. As well does the 21H. So into turns 1 and 2 on board now with Mike Augustine. As we can see, just caught the... Wow, just see everything just go fuzzy there for Mike Augustine. He was violently flipping down the back straightaway. And he'll put that car back into pit lane for tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will give the race lead to Trevor Frank. Hayden Harvey now up to position 2. And Aiden Beeline in position 3. Still a lot of laps left to run here at Williams Grove. So, cars will roll into turns 1 and 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they get set to go back to the green flag, this time by out of turn number 4. Pace car off to the infield. We are back to Green Hill, Williams Grove. With Trevor Frank, your race leader, down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Harvey and Beeline on the top side of the Speedway. They're side by side down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. Wow, Harvey had a massive look. Timers it off turn 4. Down the main straightaway, give the race lead to Hayden Harvey. Into turns 1 and 2 now. Beeline on the top side. He's up to position number 2. What a race fans. What a drive by Hayden Harvey here tonight. Not many laps left to go right now here in your B main. On the top side of the Speedway, your race leader in second place as well. First and second are C main transferees, Harvey and Beeline. Harvey went through the middle in turns 3 and 4. As well, so back down to turns 1 and 2. And Trevor Frank still back there in position 3. Good job by Gunnar Harris tonight. As well, he's back there in position 4 at the moment. Alex Good, I think, has just upended that race car. I'm not sure who that was just then. So there was the 027 car, went upside down. No yellow flag for that one. We need to get this race in the books. So, ladies and gentlemen, 4 laps left to go as they roll down into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, this time by. They'll have 3 laps left to run. Into turns 1 and 2. What a race. Hayden Harvey and Aiden Beeline. What a race into turns 3 and 4. Trevor Frank still back there in position number 3 at the moment. So Jax Joan will move on to tonight's feature as well. Top 8, remember. 7 cars looking to finish tonight's B main. So down to turns 3 and 4. The white lights are flashing here at Williams Grove for your B main. 1 lap to go into turns 1 and 2, sorry. Down the back straight away. Hayden Harvey. What a drive. Into turns 3 and 4. Beeline's going to have one last look at him as well as they cross the stripe. Well done to Hayden Harvey. What a drive. Ladies and gentlemen, this kid would be absolutely ecstatic in that race car. And he's got to do it all again in tonight's A main. Up next right now, we will have your dash race, your finishing place getters up onto your screen and your transferees as well. Hayden Harvey will get the win over Aiden Beeline. Trevor Frank, Gunnar Harris, Alex Good, John Helms, and Jack Schoen will come home in position number 7. 7 cars finishing tonight's B main, ladies and gentlemen. Positions 8 through to 13 will be JP Scheider. Position 9 was Emerson Axon. Position 10 was Mike Augustine. Caleb Nickel came home in 11th. Chase Randall and Mason Inman will round out your 13 car field. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your dash is up on the Speedway. And here is your grid. From position number 1 will be the 88 car. They're going green anyway, no time for gridding. No, it looks like yellow light has been given by Chief Stewart. So a 6 dash for tonight as well. All cars pulling up on the back stretch. Carlin Cure coming out onto the Speedway as well. So Garrett Hursley in the 88 machine for LSR will start on the pole position. Bryce Lucius on his outside. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Where green 6 laps will determine your starting field for tonight's feature race. Down to turns 1 and 2 they go. Lucius on the bottom. Hursley on the top side. Down the back, straight away they run. Jacob Denny back in position number 3 at the moment. It's 3 wide out of turn 4. Wowee. Colton Anderson in there as well, the 23 car. Rico Robles went to the top side and took over 2 positions in one fast swoop. Down the back straight over they run. Jacob Denny got all sorts of crossed up in turns 1 and 2, last lap by. Meanwhile, race leader is the 88 machine of Garrett Hursley. Down to 1 and 2. Lucius still back there in position 2 at the moment. Meanwhile, position 3, give it to Rico Rubbles. At the moment as well, Carlin Cure on the Speedway, and he's fighting for minor placings as well in tonight's dash. Not many laps left to go this time by as well. Down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4 on the top side of the Speedway. Out of turn 4, Rico Rubbles holding down position 3 at the moment as they cross the stripe into turns 1 and 2. Oh, Rubbles caught the inside safety catch fence, and that's his not done in tonight's dash. Down to turns 3 and 4. Lucius and Hursley made contact in turn 3. Wowee, last lap this time by. White flag. On the bottom side of the Speedway goes Hursley and Lucius. Down the back straight into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Lucius caught the outside safety catch fence. And he says, thank you very much. And Hursley will start on the pole for tonight's A-main. All drivers will cross the start-finish line. And they'll line up in their respective finishing order. Looks like the warm-up session has been called by race control. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be back in just a moment's time with your A-main on the other side of this.
was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. We're going to have a quick chat with your dash winner here tonight, Garrett Hersley. Garrett, mate, well done on the dash win here tonight, mate. What's your strategy coming into tonight's feature?
Definitely not making any mistakes is going to be the big key here. You know, the bottom is a hit or miss. If you miss it, you're going up towards the wall. But if you can just hit it just right, I mean, it is such a boost. So, and you know, I think nailing the bottom is going to be key here, and also maybe the top and 3 and 4 is there as well. So just adjusting to the track is going to be key here.
Mate, any changes the crew making to the race car right now? What are they doing to the race car?
I mean, from the pole dash, I thought the car was really good. I think it was a little free, but we'll tighten it up just a little bit more so that it can go 35 laps tonight.
Mate, good luck in tonight's feature race, mate. All the best.
I appreciate it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a few quick words there from your dash winner here tonight, Garrett Hersley. Well done on taking out tonight's dash, and all the best to all the drivers out on the Speedway for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, not far from getting your grid up onto your screen right now for your feature race here tonight here at Williams Grove Speedway for round number 11. It is not far away. We're going to start from the front and go to the back. From position number 1, driving the number 88 machine tonight, it's Garrett Hersley. From position number 2, and it's outside on the front row, it's the 7 machine for Rocket Racing Setups, it's Carlin Cure. Position number 3, on the inside of row number 2, driving the 23 car tonight, that'll be Colton Anderson. Position number 4, driving the number 19 machine for Sweetwater, it's Eddie Hartley. Position number 5, driving the number 3 car for Iridium Sim Sports, it's Rico Rubbles. Position number 6, driving the Iridium Sim Sports number 32, that'll be Bryce Lucius. Jacob Denny for Factory Cane Racing will start the 61 car from 7 with Austin Griffey in the 57 car from position number 8. From position number 9, driving the Phantom Motorsports number 23, that'll be Kenny Miller. Position number 10 will be the 114 of Landon Cardoza. Position number 5, driving the Iridium Sim Sports number 5, that'll be Gage Stevens. Position number 12, driving the 45 car tonight all the way from Indiana, it's Tyler Chalk. From position number 13, driving the Vanderpool Racing number 55, it's Hayden Harvey. Position number 14, also a transferee tonight, he's done the alphabet swoop from 14, driving the 13A, that'll be Aiden Beeline. Position number 15, driving the 21 machine, it's Trevor Frank. Position 16 is the 54 car for SpeedShop51.com, it's Gunnar Harris. Position 17, driving the number 86 car tonight for Up North Esports, it's Alex Good. Position 18 is the 21H of John Helms. Position 19 with the 24YF Jax Yohn. And JP Scheider will start at the 027 from position number 20. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. This is where we get to show you 410 cubic inch, 900 horsepower sprint cars. Out of turn number 4, they rolled this time by. Ladies and gentlemen, your feature race out of turn 4. No, next time by. We get all excited for 2. Oh, we're going to go a 4 wide salute, are we? That's cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsport. The 4 wide to salute to you, the race fans. These guys are being given the sign right now. 35 laps on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute to you for coming out this evening and watching these sprint car drivers put your hands together for your sprint car drivers out on the speedway. They will break formation very shortly. 3 cars on the front row. This is called the missing man formation. Not intentional though, but 3 cars on the front row. Normally it'd be called the missing man formation. So now they've got all the 4 cars on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Race fans, stand up in your seat wherever you may be watching from and make some noise for your sprint car drivers out on the speedway. One last time, Williams Grove. Here we go. They're going to break formation very shortly. And they'll get back into the double conga line of menace. And here we go. Into the rows of 2 we run. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? We hope you enjoyed the show here tonight. It's going to be absolutely unreal. What about Grove? These guys are about to get on the hammer. And we are about to let them loose here at Williams Grove. The double conga line of menace is what this is known as. Ladies and gentlemen, 35 laps here at Williams Grove for tonight's A-Main. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go live for 35 out of turn number 4, this time by We Are Racing here at Williams Grove. Not yet. We're getting too excited. I think there's the 1 to green call. There it is. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting everyone antsy. Everyone's on the edge of their seats right now in their lounge chair at home. They want to see these cars get unleashed. We're going to go this time by, ladies and gentlemen. We can do that. Out of turn 4, we're live for 35 here at Williams Grove. We're caution here at Williams Grove, ladies and gentlemen. Caution on the speedway. The pace car is out. Let's find out what happened. It's in the middle part of the pack as well. Looks like a couple of cars bumping wheels. One car looks like went upside down. Down the back straightaway. Eddie Hartley, though, was the cause of that one. He spun the car on the back stretch. So he'll rejoin the field at the back of the pack. So, ladies and gentlemen, your race leader is Garrett Hersley. In position 2 at the moment is Carlin Cure. Position 3, Colton Anderson. Position 4 is Bryce Lucius. Wow. What a couple of opening laps here already here at Williams Grove Speedway. Garrett Horsley, your race leader. Carlin Cure in 2. Colton Anderson in position number 3. Bryce Lucius back there in 4 at the moment as well. Rico Robles in position 5. Jacob Denny in the 61 in position 6. As transponders crossing the line will update now on the lap board. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set to go back to the green flag out of turn number 4, this time by Garrett Hosley, your race leader. Colin Kewer in position 2. Colton Anderson in 3. Out of turn 4, we're green. Down the main straight they run. Hosley gets a good jump down to position. Sorry, turns 1 and 2. Colin Kewer back there in position number 2 at the moment. Here comes Bryce Lucius. Lucius up to position 3 right now. Runs the middle part of the speedway. Rubbles as well following Lucius around the racetrack. We're looking mid-pack at the moment as well. Colin Kewer still there. In position 2 at the moment. Lucius and Rubbles going out of 2 team cars on the bottom side of the speedway. Out of turn number 4, this time by Bryce Lucius gets back on the gas out of turn 4. Washed off a lot of car speed in turns 3 and 4 last time by. This track is very racy right now, but it's also slick in the middle part of the speedway. This is what we want to see for a feature. Oh, Colin Kewer got heaps sideways on the top side out of turn 4 last time by. As well, so give position 2 right now to Bryce Lucius. As Colin Kewer runs right around the top side, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow. Austin Griffey was moving up there as well in the 57 car. As well as we look back through mid-pack. Looks like the 14 car just got upside down there and went for a wild ride. Did Landon Cardoza. As well, Gage Stevens was involved in that one, so too. That's a big wreck as well for Landon Cardoza. So, ladies and gentlemen, still a lot of laps left to run. Here at the Williams Grove Speedway for tonight's A-Main. Who is going to get the job done? So, into turns number 3 and 4 right now. Pace car still on the speedway. So, quickly, your top 5 at the moment. Garrett Hosley is your race leader. Colin Kewer in 2, Bryce Lucius in 3. Rico Robles in position number 4. Move Austin Griffey up to position 5. Jacob Denny back to position number 6. At the moment as well, these drivers still have a long way to go, race fans. "25 laps left to run as they cross the stripe. This time by, we're going to go green. Halsey gets on the gas out of turn 4. Back to the green flag. Garrett Halsey, though, nearly copped the inside safety catch fence. On that restart right there, he's gone to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Colin Kewer's gone to the top side. Down the back straight, they run into turns 3 and 4. Halsey on the top side of the speedway. Out of turn number 4. Bryce Lucius is right there as well. He's coming after second place running. Colin Kewer at the moment. Rico Rubbles as well back there in position 4. We're watching Austin Griffey and Jacob Denny in the 61 car. Good run for Jacob tonight as well. Griffey as well having a good run in the 57 car. He's got that car hooked up. On the bottom side of the speedway, does Austin Griffey running down the back chute side by side with Jacob Denny. Denny caught the outside safety catch fence. Saved the car as well. So, Hosley, your race leader. Carlin Cure in position 2. Rico Rubbles in 3. Move Bryce Lucius back to position 4 right now. Austin Griffey in 5. Jacob Denny in position 6. Here comes Tyler Chalk as well. In the 07 car. Right now, runs the middle part of the speedway out of turn 4. Down to turns number 1 and 2. At the moment, through turns 1 and 2, Griffey nearly caught the outside safety catch fence. Garrett Hosley at the moment is your race leader. And running away with this one quite nicely as well. Got a pretty decent advantage, about a 1.2 second lead over Carlin Cure at the moment. Down the back stretch for the LSR number 88 machine of Garrett Hosley. So, not far to run for Hosley right now, running the bottom side of the speedway. Doing a good job as well. Has extended the lead by about 1.3 seconds over Carlin Cure at the moment. Rubbles, though, he's moving up in the pack as well. He's fighting with Carlin Cure for position 2 at the moment. Rubbles caught the inside safety catch fence. In turns 3 and 4 last time by as they run down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4. Right now, the gap, 1.6 seconds. Down the main straight for Garrett Hosley into turns 1 and 2. This guy's been on the ball all night tonight. He took out the dash and he's currently leading your feature race, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, Rico Rubbles having a fantastic run in the 3 car. This guy looking for a podium finish here tonight. Still a lot of laps left to run though here at Williams Grove. Into turns 3 and 4, this time by out of turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Lucius back to position 4 as well. Here comes Jacob Denny and Tyler Chalk. Well, they're almost banging wheels into turns 1 and 2. Denny went to the top side of the speedway, pulls the wing back ever so slightly in that race car. As well, puts more downforce on the rear end of that machine. So, Denny's gone to the top side of that race car. A little bit free up there as well at the moment. So, Lucius still running in the 4th spot at the moment. Jacob Denny in 5. Tyler Chalk in position number 6. Meanwhile, Garrett Hosley running away with this one. He's on the ball at the moment, still running the bottom side of the speedway. Rico Rubbles there in position number 3 at the moment, fighting with Carlin Cure as well. So these two side by side out of turn 4 down the main straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, the laps are ticking down here at Williams Grove. Garrett Hosley is your race leader. Carlin Cure in 2. Rico Rubbles in position number 3. At the moment, Jacob Denny now moved up to position 5. Tyler Chalk and Jacob Denny fighting for position on the racetrack. At the moment as well. So, Rubbles on the inside of Carlin Cure at the moment. Meanwhile, looking mid-pack with Jacob Denny, Tyler Chalk, and Bryce Lucius. Lucius has dropped off the pace just a little bit. Jacob Denny upside down, though, in turns 3 and 4 and gets collected. Not all cars miss him, though. We are caution yellow on the speedway. Wowee, ladies and gentlemen, what a run here tonight at Williams Grove Speedway. Instant replay coming up onto the speedway now, onto the screen. And Denny just caught the right rear. The safety catch fence bit him just a little bit too hard. out of turn number 4. As well, so back down to live pictures now here on the racetrack. So, Garrett Hosley will be about as dark as 2 a.m. in that race car. He has such an advantage. The LSR number 88 car. Now, the one thing as well, ladies and gentlemen, around this racetrack is they've got to consider fuel. So, running the top side of the speedway is what would deplete fuel in these race cars a little bit quicker. As well, so back down to turns number 3 and 4 at the moment. So the pace car lights will get set to go out this time by. So, down to turns 1 and 2. So we're back to the green flag, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Williams Grove Speedway right now as well. And Garrett Hosley is your race leader. Heading down the back straightaway, opens up a bit of a gap as well as it turns 3 and 4. Here comes Carl Cure. Ladies and gentlemen, the race is on for the lead. Out of turn number 4, they're almost 2 and 3 wide. Into turns 1 and 2, Hosley to the bottom. Carl Cure gone to the middle part of the speedway. He's going to try and get the run out of the back, down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and 4. Hosley on the bottom. Moves up the racetrack ever so slightly. Does Garrett Hosley. As well, Carlin Cure on the ball tonight in the 7 car. Through the middle part of the speedway. Rico Robles there as well in the 3 car in position 3 at the moment. As well, so down to turns 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle is on right now. Not many laps left to run here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Wowee, Garrett Hosley maintains the race lead down the backstretch. The LSR EMI sponsored number 88 machine. They're 3 wide out of turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the race is on right now. Hosley's going to be forced to go, the touching wheels on the bottom side of the speedway. All sorts out of shape there for Garrett Hosley. He wanted to go back to his racing line but couldn't get the job done. Meanwhile, Carlin Cure, those got the race lead. Move Garrett Hosley back to position number 3 right now. Robles takes over the 2nd spot. Meanwhile, here comes Tyler Chalk as well in the 4th spot. Looking for podium finish tonight is Tyler Chalk in the 07 car. Garrett Hosley, though, the pressure is on right now for Garrett Hosley. Needs to get the job done. He's done so well so far in this feature. Down the back straight into turns number 3 and 4. At the moment, into turns 3 and 4, they're still 2 and 3 wide out of the pack. Down the main straight they run into turns 3 and 4. Turns 1 and 2, sorry. Get me corners right. And down the main straightaway they run into turns 1 and 2 this time by. So Garrett Hosley back up to position number 2 at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, not many laps left to run here at the Williams Grove Speedway. How cool is this? There's still 2 and 3 wide in the pack. The race is almost done. Rubble's up to P2 right now. Down the back straight they run. Closing stages of the race upon us. Into turns 3 and 4. Tyler Chalk in the 07C machine. Looking for minor placings right now over Garrett Holsley. This guy is on a march right now in the 07 car. Tyler Chalk looking for minor placings. Caught the left rear of the 88 machine of Garrett Holsley. Down the main straight they run now with 3 laps left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the closing stages of this feature race is upon us right now. As the double flags are up in the air, ladies and gentlemen, 2 laps left to go for Carlin Kewer, your race leader. Mr. Consistent on the speedway. He's done so well and is running the racetrack really well at the moment as well. He's using the middle part of the speedway, drifts down low on the bottom side of turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the white flag is upon us here at Williams Grove. Rico Rubbles back down position 2 right now, Holsley in 3. Ladies and gentlemen, through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Out of turn 4, your race winner is Carlin Kewer, crossing the stripe. Home in position number 1. Rubbles in 2. Garrett Holsley in 3. Wow, what a race. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Carlin Kewer, and also please give a bigger round of applause for Garrett Holsley, led so many laps in tonight's feature race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your results coming up onto your screen right now. Carlin Kewer with the feature race win over Rico Rubbles, Garrett Holsley, and Tyler Chalk, Bryce Lucius will round out your top 5 here tonight. Over Gunnar Harris, Austin Griffey, Hayden Harvey, Aiden Beeline, Trevor Frank will round out your top 10. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta just do a quick sponsor shout out to all our sponsors here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next time here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We do hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you guys again soon.